Hey, this is James, and you just found my YouTube channel for Angry Bear Coffee. So do me a favor as you're getting ready to watch this next video. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and tickle that bell so you're able to get notifications for all my future videos. Thanks, and enjoy the video. Good morning, James from Angry Bear Coffee. How you folks doing this morning? Hey, I wanted to make today's video something that I want to share just how easy it is for everyone that likes to drink coffee, that they can drink Angry Bear Coffee in their own home, right? So what we're going to do is, I've got my website pulled up on my phone, right? angrybearcoffee.com website, homepage. What we're going to do is we're going to look at just how easy it is so that everybody can get Angry Bear Coffee in their home. Let's click on the tab. Let's click on coffee. We're going to do something simple. We're just going to select ABC Brews. Boom. Then we're going to go down here and we're going to select Cowboy Blend, because it's a very, very popular blend that a lot of people really enjoy, right? So here's what I wanted to highlight for today's video. Start out with size. Now you can select any size just by, selecting the size. So we have, like a 12-ounce bag, we have a 1-pound bag, we got a 2-pound bag, 5-pound bag, and a 12-pound bag, right? That's not the highlight of my video. The highlight of my video today is scroll down just a little bit more till you see the word grind, right? So these are the grinds that we have available, and it's a multi, we've got a lot of different grinds because a lot of different people like to drink specialty coffee in different forms and formats, right? So we got a whole bean grind, which is whole bean coffee. Now, unless you have a grinder that can grind it, then you don't need whole beans at this point in time. We've got the espresso, we've got coarse, and we've got standard. Now, me personally, I'm drinking standard right now. I do want to upgrade and get a grinder so that I can buy a whole bean grind my own coffee, and then brew it from there. That's something I plan on doing here in the future. But for now, I want to focus on the standard. And of course, there's the item description, and there's my roast. So when you go down to the item description and you see roast, a lot of people, want to search for, well, what's medium roast or what's dark roast. It's in my item description, people. So all you got to do is scroll down to see the item description and see if it's a medium roast or if it's a dark roast, or even, like blonde is a light roast, right? You can find that in the item descriptions. Again, I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for everybody to be able to brew their own coffee in their own home. So, going back to the fact that I'm using standard grind, alright? Listen, if you're like millions of hard-working Americans, you don't have a lot of fancy, coffee grinders, espresso machines, this, that, the other. I get it, right? Because hard-working Americans, especially right now, with the economy being as bad as it is and inflation being as high as it is, you're doing good if you've got, like me, if you've got a regular coffee brewer that has like anywhere between a 10 to 12 ounce, or 10 or 12 cups, sorry, where you can just put your coffee grinds into, turn it on, the water goes through, and you brew your coffee, right? That's what I'm using right now. So what you would want to use is what I'm using. Standard grind, right? It is so, folks, it doesn't get any more simple than this right there. All you got to do is put that into your coffee brewer, put water in there, turn on the brew button, let it brew for a few minutes, and then drink. Have at it. So without having anything fancy at all, buy the standard grind. Alright? You don't need a whole lot of fancy equipment. Get yourself a regular coffee brewer. They're only like $30 or $40, I think, at Walmart. I mean, these things are, dime a dozen. They're kind of cheap, And buy standard ground coffee. It's not the freshest because the whole beans is the freshest. If you have a coffee grinder at home, I suggest buy the whole bean coffee because the whole bean coffee is roasted on the same day it is shipped. The standard grind is roasted one day before it gets shipped because after they grind it, it has to ventilate before they can ship it out. Alright, so that just makes sense. It's still going to be, very fresh because I buy the standard grind all the time for myself right now. And that's how fresh it is and how great it is. So, honestly, there is no reason that hardworking Americans can't enjoy Angry Bear coffee in their own home. Thanks, and have a great day, folks.